let's talk about marketing. Specifically, how we got from a world of handwritten letters and best guesses to a world of hyper-targeted algorithms that know what we want before we do. We're going to unpack that whole journey and what it really means for us today. And hey, if you're a creator, an entrepreneur, someone out there trying to build something amazing with AI, then this one is absolutely for you.
In fact, we're building an entire community around this very idea. So come join us, subscribe, and get in on the conversation over at AITugo.com.
To really get where we are now, we have to look back. And this quote, it just paints such a perfect picture, doesn't it? It reminds us of a time when marketing had a pulse, It felt human because, well, it was human. And that's where we'll start, in what we're calling the age of intuition, a time when marketing felt a lot more like poetry than it did, computer code. So what did that actually look like? Well, this was the toolbox. You had gut feelings, coffee-stained intuition, and maybe, if you were lucky, a few focus groups. It was all about using these kind of blunt instruments, like a big TV ad or a coupon in the newspaper, and just aiming it at a huge crowd, hoping it would hit the right people. It was this wild mix of timing and luck. And wow, this slide really shows the massive shift, right? We went from targeting a general demographic to targeting your data. The magic of just stumbling upon something, that serendipity, has been traded for cold, hard certainty. Gut feelings got swapped out for algorithms. And that poetry, it's been replaced with surgical precision. Which, of course, brings us to today. The rise of AI has completely changed the game. Marketing isn't a shout from a billboard anymore. It's this quiet, constant whisper right in your ear. And it is a deeply personal whisper. The algorithm knows these tiny little things about you. The exact shade of blue you paused on while you were scrolling, that podcast you gave up on halfway through, even the snack you bought when you were feeling down. It knows your patterns, maybe even better than you know them yourself. So here's the kicker. This changes the entire feel of it. Promotions don't feel like a friendly invitation anymore. They feel inevitable. Like, of course that ad showed up. It's almost like the algorithm knew you needed to see it. And the really unsettling part is, it's usually right.
And this leads us to the central conflict of all this, what our source material calls the precision paradox. It's this idea that modern marketing is, at the same time, absolutely breathtaking and just a little bit haunting.
Okay, let's talk about the breathtaking part first. From a business side, the efficiency is just wow. Conversion rates soar. You're not wasting money on ads people don't care about. The perfect product finds the perfect person at the exact nanosecond they're ready to buy. It's a revolution. But what's the trade-off? Because for all of that incredible efficiency, you have to wonder if something sacred gets lost in the process. The joy of just discovering something on your own. The thrill of finding something completely unexpected. Maybe even the simple dignity of being a little bit unknown. So let's go a little deeper on that. Let's talk about the human cost here and this shift from trying to make a real connection to just getting compliance. This line, it's a heavy one. Just think about it for a second. We've outsourced desire. The algorithm isn't just reacting to what you want anymore. It's predicting it, it's shaping it, it's kind of creating your desires before you even know you have them. And this right here is the fundamental change in the entire mission. The old question used to be, what might move people? It was a question looking for a genuine connection. But today's question is different. It's what will make them click? And that's a question that's just looking for compliance. It's a subtle change, but it means everything. In this new world, our role has kind of been redefined. We're not really seen as complex consumers anymore. We're more like data sets with heartbeats. And that really gets to the core of it all, doesn't it? A machine can know all our habits, all our clicks, every pattern. But that's not the same as understanding our hopes, our fears, our humanity. Knowing habits is just not the same as understanding a heart. Okay, so after all that, what does this actually mean for us? For the creators, the entrepreneurs, the people actually trying to build things in this new landscape? Well, that brings us to the creator's new challenge. So, what now? We are left with a few really big questions to think about. And the first one is a tough one. In this world of perfect, predictive marketing, have we kind of sold a part of ourselves without realizing it? And if so, what exactly did we trade for that convenience? For having the entire world's marketplace tailored perfectly to our every thought and whim, what was the price? And here's the final and maybe the most important question. At the end of the day, who is really promoting whom? Are we using these tools, or are the tools and the data we feed them actually using and shaping us? So look, here's the big takeaway. For us, as creators, the answer isn't to run away from AI. We can't really do that anyway. The real challenge and the huge opportunity is to figure out how to build with these tools in a way that creates real human connection, not just engineered compliance. And that's the conversation we need to be having. So if you want to figure out how to build with AI, not just for it, I would really love for you to come and join our community. We're all figuring this stuff out together over at AITugo.com. Thanks so much for tuning in.